Any new business? Board comments?
I would just like to comment that I hope in the future when there are fundraising opportunities for the school that there's more of a discussion that happens, because it seems like everybody was pretty flexible with the dates, the times, the so on and so forth, and instead of it just being a no and people getting upset, that there's more of a conversation as to why decisions are made and what policies need to be adhered to and how we can work together so that those things don't happen in the future.
I agree. I think there's been a huge curve going along with that, in full agreement. For many years, it was the PTA and STMP or PTO, whatever they had at Giles for those years, and that was it. And those were the internal fundraisers and the after-school fundraisers. And due to the situations of the past couple of years, we've had to Save the Band, and now there's NSF. So I think we do need to make sure that everything is in line and figure out exactly how the school, or maybe the new board coming in at that time, needs to visit and say how many and what and from who. Because when you open a door from this side of the table and that board opens a door, anybody and everybody comes in, and now you could have 5 different groups that all have great hearts that are all trying to raise money for the kids that are battling each other and all taking time out of the school. So that might be something, going forward after the election that needs to be visited to figure out how it's fair for everybody and what they're trying to raise money for without taking classroom time from the kids.
Well, we do have a policy. It's 7.325, and that talks about it needs to be school related and so on and so forth. But I think that needs to be, perhaps the new board needs to look at it so that there's an examination of what current fundraising is going on, and then how new
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
opportunities would be blended in, or
right, because that was written back when it was strictly the PTA, PTO, STMP were the ones that were raising. Now there's outside organizations. That's what I'm saying. That might need to be revisited to make sure that the fundraising efforts for all the different things that they're doing, that it's a fair playing field.
Fiona, I had a question. You said in your comment on if a certain dollar amount is raised, what dollar amount needs to be raised to shave off the head?
At least $3,500.
At least $3,500? Okay. No, I'm just asking, just wanted to make sure what the dollar amount
Raising
is.
the amount on $5 per child, there's about $100 in between there. I figured the teachers would want to see Mr. Woodward shave his head, just like the kids do, the PE teacher.
Oh, I thought maybe Mr. Bacaro, because that.
Yeah, you want to get it?
Some of you want to shave your head, sir.
Huh? I don't have much to shave. Great, thank you. Any other board comments? Motion? Any discussion? Any motion to approve the consent agenda?
No motion?
I'll second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Bellafiore?
Yes.
Mrs. Polletti?
yes.
Mr. Anastasio?
Yes.
Mr. Biondo?
Yes.
Mr. Davidson?
Yes. Motion passed the consent agenda. Discussion, we need a motion to adjourn to closed session, discuss the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees, possible litigation, and collective negotiation matters.
No motion?
Discussion, roll call, please.
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Mr. Biondo?
Yes.
Mr. Anastasio?
Yes.
Mr. Bellafiore?
Yes.
Mr. DeGiorno?
Yes.
Mrs. Polletti?
Yes.
Motion approved to go into closed session at 7:45. We'll take a 5-minute break and meet in the close.